Hello, I'm the Fasting Fat Man with the Internet Connection, and today I'm going to show you how I make my coffee. Uh, Showing you this today because, during these last few sets of intermittent fasts, I realized I took this really great tool, out of my tool set here, which really helps me to go longer without eating, and it also works in lowering my blood sugars. Um, had a really high reading this morning, about 140 from a glucose, and I wasn't happy with it. I mean, it does increase ketones too. I was at zero point 0.5. But this isn't more so for that. Even though that boost is more so temporary, the the insulin lowering is a much longer lasting effect. I'm going to show you what I put in my coffee. This is probably the only recipe that I make that I just did not take in any part from any other person. I'm happy about it, but you look at it, it is pretty similar to other people. So I guess I came to a lot of basic similar conclusions. So I guess there's not a lot to be proud about, but here we go. So I'm just going to toss everything in a shaker bottle and then put water in it. But first up, put in 2 packets of this erythritol that has turmeric and a little bit of black pepper mixed into it. Turmeric has an anti-inflammatory effect, but it doesn't become fully bioavailable and active until it has some piperine involved, which is what the black pepper provides to it. And despite it having that very small amount of black pepper in it, you don't taste it at all. At least I don't. My taste isn't that acute. But 2 packets of that. Next up, dark cocoa. I used to use baker's chocolate, but it took too long for it to melt for me in coffee, and then I end up with the sludge at the bottom, so I started using it in powder form. I'm just going to use 1 tablespoon of it here. I'm using Hershey Special Dark this time. Other brands out there, some may be better, whatever, but I like this one. It tastes great. Makes it taste like a hot chocolate. That's just 1 tablespoon. You close you back up. Next up, I'm also adding a tablespoon of heavy cream, or very specifically heavy cream powder. This stuff is great. See here on the nutrition, it's pretty awesome. This is nutrition for a single teaspoon. 3 teaspoons make a tablespoon, so you just triple that. It's only 45 calories. As far as I found out before, this has never broken any fast I've done before, so this is coming right back into my tool set. But yeah, just adding 1 simple tablespoon. As for salt, some people don't like salt in their coffee. I do. I don't put a lot in. And I like using Celtic salt since it tastes pretty good. And I just grab like a pinch of it. So, just a pinch and toss it in. Get a few minerals in there and it's a subtle difference in taste, but it's a worthy addition. Tastes pretty good. Now, I'm not going to open this bag here, but this is chicory, very specifically instant chicory from barley, with a little bit of blueberry in it for taste. Some people say they can taste it. I know somebody that swears that they can taste it. I can't. My taste isn't that acute, but I also put all this other stuff in it, as you see. And I like to pull it out and put it into an older coffee container. So this is what I'm going to use to pull from. I'm not opening up a new bag. And I just used a teaspoon. Chicory is also a pretty great source of inulin, which is a prebiotic fiber. It's really good for your gut flora, gut bacteria. In addition to that, it also helps to lower your blood pressure, which is a goal that I'm after, and it has been helpful. In addition to the chicory, I use instant coffee. Now, this isn't the brand. This is what this brand of instant coffee actually looks like from Aldi's. I empty one of these bottles, and I put in some Waka instant coffee in here. You notice it's different. It has a much better taste. I mean, not that the other one is shit. It's just that Waka's is good. The other one is serviceable, but Waka's is actually good. And I just use a teaspoon of it as well. So there's a teaspoon of instant coffee. Now I'm going to put in a few drops of this liquid stevia. And this one has vanilla mixed in it. And it's pretty good. This is what helps out a lot with the taste. So, actually I'm going to put in half the dropper this time. Since I'm being a little greedy. Well, that wasn't half. That was more so closer to a quarter or less. But maybe equal to about 10 to 12 drops. So you should do 5 to 6. I just kind of doubled up this time to make it easier. And last but not least, raw coconut butter. You can use coconut oil or have a similar effect with the fat. I choose the coconut butter because it tastes better and because it's a bit more dense. But you pay for that density It has actually, I'm not sure. I was about to say it has more calories than a tablespoon of coconut oil does, but I don't think it does. It's showing 110 here. I don't have any coconut oil close enough to compare to, but yeah, just a tablespoon of it. And just like with coconut oil, it does become liquid once you get it above 90 something degrees, which the hot water I'm going to add to this is going to do. So that's pretty much everything I put in it except for the hot water. And I'm about to grab some of that right now. Just going to rinse out my measuring cup here. And no, I'm not going to use water from the sink. Instead, let me turn you around here. I'm going to use water from my reverse osmosis filter here. But I'm going to turn you back around real quick to make this easier for when I come back. I'm going to use about 12 ounces of water, so pretty much a cup and a half. And we're almost there. Done. So let's pour you in. Oh, this is going to be good. This is one of the drinks that I happily stumbled upon. It slowly grew this up over the years. I was making a few tweaks every now and then, but I love the way it tastes. Love the way it looks. Oh. See? Nothing at the bottom there. Nothing stuck, despite me pouring all the powders first. Like a little shaker ball in there. Everything should be mixed. And the coconut butter should definitely be melted by now. Now let me cover this container first. Pressurized air. Oh, it smells good. Let me take a quick sip. This is hot. It's great. This will be going in 2 minutes. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, guys. I know that I just said goodbye, but I realized I took my baseline glucose for the day. I can show you how the coffee has an effect on me 30 minutes, an hour, and 2 hours after the fact, which I'm going to do. Coming up next. Okay, so this is about to be 30 minutes after after finishing the coffee, but I'm going to show you what my baseline is now. Since I didn't show it earlier, like I wish I had a thought of this when I was measuring myself earlier today, but yeah, I'm about to pull up right now, right here in my Keto Mojo, which has actually been pretty good. It's done more in this than I thought I would. See, going too far back. I believe that this is this morning, so yeah, baseline is 142. So now let's do blood glucose. Well, first going to get my finger ready. I may just speed this part of the video up if I'm able to do it. I stopped editing on my computer due to the issues I spoke about before, but using Adobe Rush on my phone. And it's really easy for combining stuff and encoding and spitting it out, but it's annoying as hell to try to use it for any real editing. I mean, maybe I can connect a mouse to my phone. There's no issue to do so. But it should work with touch. But yeah, let's get glucose. Yep, nice simple prick. Sorry if it's squeamish about blood. I should have gave a warning about that beforehand, but I'm gonna let you see what this is before me. There you go. I am at 143. 30 minutes later. Okay, let's pop you out. And now we're about to get the ketones. I wiped to myself again, but prick is still there. Let's get ketones. And countdown, okay? You're going to see my ketone number before me as well. Maybe it's still basically the same too. 0.5, yes it is. Okay, so no change so far, 30 minutes in. That's it for now. Okay, I'm back and I'm here to do the 1 hour benchmark for my glucose and ketones. So I went up by 1 point in my blood glucose before, and well, with the last measurement I was like, oh. So I mean, whenever you consume something, there's always an effect on your glucose. It is going to go to some extent, but at this 1 hour mark, I'm expecting it to go, starting to go down now by points. So my baseline was 142. I jumped up to 143. My ketone stayed at 0.5. Actually, no, my ketone started at 0.6 for my baseline. I'm sorry, and then it went down to 0.5. But we're about to see what's happened 1 hour after consumption here. So let me just sanitize my finger, prick it, and then let's get this show on the road. Ooh. And I appear to have lost my pricker. Oh, it fell into my legs. Fat people problems. Or fat Dale problems. Yeah, I forgot to put my stick in first. Oh no! Okay. We got blood. We got the stick. Let's see where I'm at. Because seeing is believing and testing works. Okay. I'm at 127. I'm sorry I should let y'all see it first like before, but I'm at 127 now. This is just 1 hour in. Great. And now it's time for ketones. I'm going to make sure y'all see this one first and then try to remember this for the 2 hour measurement. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's go out enough blood. Trying to conceal some of the frame, but I know when I turn it around, you're going to see. Countdown. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it goes. 0.6. So up 0.1, 1 hour in. All right. So things are looking up. I think I might do one for the 3 hour mark as well. A lot of these stop after 2 hours, and after that, you're supposed to be back to normal, but I have high insulin resistance. You see how fat I am. You see how much inflammation I have, how much excess I have, and while 2 hours should be fine, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do an extra set of measurements at the 3 hour mark just to see what happens. I mean, just to be curious. I've never really just checked at 3 hours. This will be my first time doing so. But I like to see, hey, is it just going to go back to where it was before I started filming? But see you again in 1 hour, people. Okay, so now we're back in for the 2 hour numbers. Middle of family walk time. I stopped because I started walking quite a few minutes before they were. So they're still going. That's the background. Hey. So let's see what happened to me 2 hours after coffee and getting a little bit of walking on. I know that the walking is going to skew this a bit. It does help out. But I couldn't just sit here and do exactly nothing. I didn't want to be a potato the whole time. It wasn't too intense. I started at about 1,200 steps. I'm up to 4,067 now. So, yeah, I guess it was quite a few steps. Going to do it twice more today. But now, nothing else is consumed though. So let's see. Well, I'm also feeling less bloated now. But I think that's more so just due to the passage of time. But in goes the glucose strip. I hate these prickers. Like, oh. That's possible. That could exist as option. 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. 107. 107 after 2 hours. Ooh, yeah. 107. White finger. Okay, now let's put in the glucose strip. Let's get our little bead out. Come on. Don't make me have to prick myself again. You're doing so well. I need more blood than that. I need more blood. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Blood? You like that? Here we go. It's enough. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 0.7. So as I was saying earlier, the ketone bump was not going to be much. It was more so this coffee is much more beneficial for having you to feel more satisfied, more satiated, and for getting your blood sugars down at their high, which is what it's done for me. And this walking that we're doing, gonna kill the glycogen store so that everything I got from a refeed, hopefully I can get that knocked out within 24 hours. So that I am just running more so from ketones than from, glucose. But I'm gonna do a 3-hour check just to see how it goes too. Only thing different with it is I'm thirsty. I did not drink anything at all during these 2 hours. I've been wanting to drink. I'm gonna drink a cup or two of snake juice. So that may skew it a bit, but it shouldn't. It's water, but with electrolytes. But if it does, it does. I'll set whatever the results are. But we got 2 hours of solid results of me consuming nothing else. Here we go. Bye bye. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, and we're in for the 3-hour check-in. All right, so let me just disinfect my finger, and I say goodbye a lot for somebody that's going to keep recording this, right? This time when I say it truly will be goodbye, it truly will be the end, I may show a picture of all of the readings so far to show you how things changed from when I woke up to right now. I think that'd be good. So yes, let's do glucose first. Just strip this in. Prick. Shit, I hate this. Oh, there we go. And let's get some blood in there. 4, 3, 2, 1. 86? Oh shit, I've never been that low. This is 3 hours later? Damn. 86. 86. All right. I was going to be a little nervous if it went back up again, but no. It's good. Now let's see what the ketones are like. Now this is probably the most unchanged thing. Maybe 0.8 at best. But let's get some more blood out, baby. Okay. And blood for the ketones, baby. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beep. Oh shit, it's a full ketone. 1.0, baby. You know what? Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna post a picture after this to show you what my GKI number is, which is a combination of your blood glucose number and your ketone number, and tells you if they believe you're in GKI ketosis, which is just a synergistic form where, okay, your blood glucose is low, your ketones are increasing or at a certain level, you are in a very beneficial therapeutic space. And this might give me the highest number with the highest GKI number with the lowest ketone number I've ever had. But yeah, that coffee wasn't just temporary. It wasn't just, oh, this was nice. And it is 2:31 p.m. Eastern Time. I have 4,453 steps. I need to pretty much double that for the day to make this a power day. Well, I need to hit 9,350, so it's just a little bit more than double, but not too far off. So an extra about 400 or so. So yeah, well, thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and see a few numbers. I will put them on after the video. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye-bye.